Hello, welcome. Easy Forex chart analysis. Today we are looking at the synthetic market straight into the video. Beginning from verse 75, I want to show you what my thinking is about this particular asset. So straight into the monthly time frame. Let me delete all these things. So on the monthly time frame, we can clearly see that price or market has been very bearish. After we had this bullish move, price put in this high. So this was the all-time high. Right after that high, market or price retraced into this bullish fair value gap. And then consequently, price touched into this other block. And then we saw that bullish expansion higher in an attempt to take out this high, which price failed to really do that. So what we can see is that what price succeeded in doing is to wick the area, clear all the liquidity above that zone, and then retrace right back into the zone. So this was the high that was swept. Okay, so this was a liquidity grab. This wick intentionally went up there to take all those sellers who had their stop losses at the top side here, to take them out and close back within the range. And right after that, we saw market moving down, giving us that bearish formation. So this was the current high that price had swept to give us an indication that price was still bearish to the downside. So we had an immediate rebalance to this other block right here. After price created this low, we saw price retrace back into the other block and then gave us that rejection candlestick where we saw a sell to the downside. Now, after this sell, market moved into some kind of consolidation, broke out of it to retest this other block here. And then we saw 3 months of selling where market had been moving to the downside. So after moving to the downside, we saw that the current candle, the last but one candle closed as a doji candle, which is an indecision candle. And ideally, once it is following a bearish move, it is assumed that the bearishness had slowed down. So if the bearishness has slowed down, what is price intending to do? So let's look at it right away. Where we had this bearish market structure, we had this high, we had this low, we had a lower high, we got a lower low, we got a lower high, and now price has given us a lower low. So we are expecting that price will retrace a bit into the upside, right into this other block, which has a fair value gap before it. It makes it a very strong order block. So I'll be hoping that in the upcoming weeks and days, price will retrace into the order block, fill this fair value gap, or even touch to the upper zone, and then give us that rejection and sell to the downside. So that has been on the monthly time frame. So let me draw my monthly time frame. POI, or point of interest. I'd like to see market retrace and fill up at least a part of this gap or all of it. Okay, on the monthly time frame. Let's go down to the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, we are seeing clearly the bearishness of price. And on the weekly, you see that this was the other block which price really retraced into in order for us to see the sell, this sell move that took out this low. So there has been a break of structure to the downside. So we are still bearish. We have a candlestick body closing right below this low to give us that indication that we are bearish. Right after closing below, we are seeing longer periods of consolidation. Price telling us that it doesn't have any willingness to go down more. All right. So like I said, the bearishness is slowing down. From the daily monthly time frame, we saw an indecision candle, which was February's candle closing as an indecision candle, and then we are in March. Today is 17th. and price has been consolidating. So going back to our weekly time frame, we see that period of consolidation happening right here. So what I would like to see is for price to really move up into the fair value gap, and then price giving us that bearish continuation, or price may decide to fill it up completely and then tap into this bullish candle, which is another block. All right, so the last bullish candle before this down move, ICT calls it a change in state of delivery. Price was coming down, we had an up move. We have price giving us this bearish order block. So I'll not be surprised to see price retrace back into the order block, just as we retrace into it here. And then we saw that massive sell. So going down to our daily time frame, we are just scaling down like that. You can see that market has been consolidating for long like that. And I'd like to see price break out of that consolidation. We've had a strong bullish candle yesterday, which was Saturday. Today, Sunday, we are seeing the current candle form. We are seeing the current candle form. We are seeing the current candle formation right at this place. This current candle. So in essence, there's nothing we can do here, except that if you want to trade the consolidation, wait for price to get to the upside, you look for a sell signal, you sell down. When price get to the support, you look for a buy signal and then you buy to the upside. But I'll be more bullish on this asset, given all the factors I've indicated from the monthly time frame, which I would like to go over. So price was in a downtrend. Our market gave us this retracement into an order block, and then we saw a sell that broke this low. So we have a break of structure right here. And after that, we saw that the current candle, or the previous candle, which was February's candle, the last but one candle, closed as an indecision candle, telling us that the bearishness has slowed down. Now the bulls are taking over. Now, actually, if you know candlestick patterns, you know that this is 1, 2, 3. All right, these two candles is giving us what we call the evening star formation. The evening star formation, which is a 3 candlestick pattern, a bearish candle, a doji, and then a bullish candle. So I would like to see that strong bullish move to the upside to confirm that for us. And then I would like to see price retrace into this imbalance or fair value gap, or CB, sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency, if you are an ICT trader. And for us to see that expansion lower. So going down to the weekly, like I showed you, there is a bearish order block, which you have indicated right here, which I'd like to see price retrace into, and then give us that sell continuation to the downside. So I'll be more bullish on this particular asset in the upcoming days, regardless of what happens, which means that I'll be taking more of the buy moves. Going down to our daily, we see exactly the same thing. So what I would like to see on the daily in order to consider a buy move is I would like to see price clear out of this liquidity pool. All right, give us that strong push to the upside, leaving behind a fair value gap, and then price coming back to fill that gap partially or fully before we see that continuation. So I'll not be surprised to see if this candle closes as a doji, leaving behind this fair value gap, and then confirming this area as an order block for us, this candle as an order block for us, which has a fair value gap. Then possibly we may anticipate taking some buys right from that order block. So going down to our 4R, even on our 4R, we can see that market is respecting this small bullish candle right here. This small black candle right here is what price is respecting. That's why it failed to take out this low. And we saw that expansion to the high side which is also failing to take out this high. So we have another area of liquidity pool lying right ahead of us, which I'll not be surprised to see price really take out before we move. So I'll not be surprised to see a retracement right into this area to confirm the bullish order flow, and then we see that expansion to the high side. So currently price is trading within this breaker block. The last bullish candle before this down move was a bearish order block which failed to take price down. So once it is being violated, price may retest it as an inversion fair, a breaker block, and then you will see that expansion higher. So if that area should fail again, then you may be coming here. Okay. So let me not get ahead of myself. I'll be more interested in the buys than the sells, even though when I get a nice sell setup, I'll take. I'll be looking forward to swinging the buys than the sells. So this has been my take on the 75 in the upcoming week and days till the end of March, thereabouts. I'll be more bullish on this particular asset. So thank you. This has been Easy Forex Chart Analysis. If you like the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel and then hit the notification button so that in case I upload a new video, you'll be notified in due time. Thank you. See you soon. Bye-bye.